Hey, D522, it is me again, and I just wanted to review the workflow and how this class works. So we're going to go through three things in this video. Go over a sample module, go over the schedule, and then go over how you interact and participate with the class. So the first thing that we need to do is let's go look at one of our modules. So we're going to start off with Who Am I? And a module might have a quick video for you to watch, but then it usually has a series of readings. And it's your responsibility to do all the readings. I'm expecting to see quotes from the readings. If you're a hypothesis user like myself, you may annotate the readings. We're going to learn about a little tool called fragmentions later on that you can use to annotate the readings, but just start by the reading. And a lot of them are just videos. If you look, YouTube, short blog posts. So don't think it's going to be too crazy to do the readings. Then you'll have a task. Well, this one says, complete the readings, find a tweetable quote and share them. Hint, use the quote post kind. And we're going to learn about all those different blog posts in a second. Then for your writing, everything's broken up into read, write, and participate. It's pretty simple. 3 tasks per module. For your write, I want you to do a blog post, and you do the write after the reading. Yeah, I want you to think the unthinkable. Share your vision for the future of digital teaching and learning. If you were in charge of everything, how would you make it work? And now for the participation task in this first module, you need to share your subjectives. We talk so much about objectives and we assign them to our kids, but I want you to think a little bit, and I stole this idea from David Cormier, is your subjectives. Like, what are your goals for this class and what do you want to get out of it versus me just defining? I mean, if you want my objectives, fine, go to the homepage, they're there. I list the actual objectives for the class, but I want to know, like, what are your goals? What are the subjectives that you are after? And you're going to make something to share that. That could be pottery. That could be a blog post. It could be an infographic. It could be an image. Just something really cool that describes what you're trying to get out of this class. It might be, a Toontastic video or something I'm plotting on, something you learned about in EDU 521. It doesn't matter. And then I list what is considered as being the criteria that I want for that module, and then possible evidence of where I could find evidence that you've met that criteria. So those are how the module's set. But what are you going to do? Well, step 1 is you do everything from your own blog. And over here on the week 0 page, I went through step by step and gave you each step you need to do to add in all of the tools for this class. I have a series of videos that I just recorded that I'll put on this page as well. And I am going to email every single person in this class a special code that will give them the page builder that we are using in our class. You'll get that in this email as well. So you're going to set up your own blog, and there's a ton of videos on how to do that. And you do all your work from there. And so when and then what you would do is we will have a Slack channel. And the address here is edu522.slack.com, but in that same email with your code, you will also get an invite to Slack. And there will be a channel for each module. So if you see right now, there's a general channel, a random channel where we can just hang out and chit chat. And then here's our first module, Who Am I? So we can start sticking stuff in there as you complete it. And this is where you're going to hang out. You have to remember, we're doing 15 weeks of work if you're taking this class for credit. If you're not taking this class for credit, you're welcome to our Slack channel. You're welcome to hang out. And I don't care what you do or don't do. Do one assignment, do them all. But if you're taking it for credit, we're fitting in 16 weeks in about 3 weeks' time. So I do need to see a lot of activity. And this class is hard based on the fact that you're learning a kind of a tech stack, your own personal tech stack, and you're going to build it as we go. That means building your About Me pages, completing our daily points of ponderances. So each day I will post a daily point of ponderance, or I will post from my website, and you will find all of our feeds. Then, if you go to my blog, actually, right on my homepage, you can stay right up to date for class. Anything that has to do with 522 will be posted right here under the class link, so you can always find information there of what's going on. And I am also, once I get all of your feeds, this is going to be pretty cool, is we'll have bots in Slack, RSS bots, that will just share them right to the channels, because I'm going to teach you guys how to add the right categories to your posts so that the bots can pick them up and stick them into the right channels. So it's a lot of fun, and it is some work, and you're going to mess up a lot, but so am I. Like I said, I'm building all the stuff that I'm building, this whole workflow. I'm doing it on the fly too. So I'm just a chapter ahead of you folks. And that's how we're going to roll in this class. And so it's basically you go to the website, find out what you want to do, um, post it from your blog. If you want to reply to people, you can reply to people. If you want to do a post kind, you can post kind. I'm sorry, if you want to do quotes, you can do quotes. And I'll show you how each of those work throughout the week. But it's really just, you need to spend today getting your blog up. Like, you have to have it up and ready for tomorrow. I want to check in with each of you by tomorrow morning and make sure you at least have your website up. And in the next video, I will go through setting up the last IndieWeb theme, 2016 IndieWeb, and you'll have 2 different themes to choose from, all the tutorials that you need, and your goal is to get this started and going by tomorrow.